Look who decided to walk into my lab today. It's the Fellowship of the Cockring. Welcome, friends, welcome. I see you found my latest invention. You must excuse me, I was just finishing up some research on my new creation, a holographic dragon sex bot. Isn't she a beauty?
Y'all ready for this? Last time on Lord of the Cockrings, shit got crazy. We already knew our Fellowship of the Ring found out that the powerful cockring that controls all the cocks in Middle-earth was hidden in Frodo's ass. Saruman's orcs were closing in on them, but thank God for Frodo's magical ass, am I right? Gandalf blasted the cockring back up Frodo's brown eye, and Saruman was left scratching his head like, what the fuck just happened? But that's not even the craziest part. Legolas, you know, the elf with the bow, he went and modified that thing into a harp, played some sexy werewolf tunes, and got the werewolves in Werewolf Forest all hot and bothered. It put a powerful spell on the werewolves, and they all started mixing it up like a goddamn animal orgy. Samwise was left behind because he couldn't resist the werewolf booty, and he wanted to stay. Frodo was devastated having to leave Sam behind because he knew this would surely be the end for Sam. At least he died doing what he loved. Now, fast forward, our fellowship is standing in front of the goddamn mines of Euphoria. This place is like a dwarf city that's also a giant strip club at the same damn time. Gimli's all excited. He can't wait to get inside and see all the boobies. But Saruman and Sauron ain't giving up so easily. They heard of an old myth called the Majestic Butt of Legend, which says one chosen person has the ability to hide the cock ring in their ass, and nobody can track that shit. So Sauron and Saruman are scheming up some devilish stuff to find that cock ring. They're creating a Butt Probe 3000. Yeah, you heard me right, a Butt Probe 3000. What kind of fucked up shit are they gonna do with that thing? Y'all better grab your popcorn and get ready. Let's check on our friends who are in front of the gates of the mines of Euphoria. But first, let's pick up where we left off, with Saruman, who has returned to his tower, full of renewed vigor and determination. Oh shit, ninjas. It's gonna be good.
Welcome, fellow cockring seekers. Saruman is here, and Saruman is powerful. The sensations that ring tickles through my crystal balls are driving me wild. I may not be able to see where it is, but soon I will. I can see the pathetic fellowship moving towards the mines of Euphoria, where my 5B signal is weaker, but that doesn't matter. The orcs are coming, and the Butt Probe 3000 is being constructed as we speak. Once we have that device, we will be able to pinpoint that mythical cock ring, even if some jackass stuck it deep into some magical butt. I can't wait to see the look on their pathetic faces when we claim our prize. My testosterone levels will be higher than ever, and I will rule over Middle-earth with an iron schlong. I laugh at the pathetic adventure this fellowship is on, going through Werewolf Forest where the rivers are full of chemicals that turn the werewolves gay. Idiots! Look at what happened to Sam. Just wait until they find what's waiting for them in the mines. Ho, ho. Hi, hey, hey, hey.
Yo, stream, I'm Frodo, and I'm just going to say it. I really don't want to be here, so I'm just doing the utmost I can. We're standing outside the mines of Euphoria, and I already know where this is going to go. We're going to go in there and see all sorts of fucked up shit because it's a dwarven fuckfest in there. I just want to get this over with. I mean, I've been carrying this cock ring around in my magical ass for God knows how long, and I'm ready to get rid of it already. I can already hear the moans and groans of the dwarf strippers, and it's making me want to puke. But hey, we gotta do what we gotta do to save Middle-earth or whatever. Like, I'm just gonna follow Gimli's lead, and hopefully this whole thing will be done and over with soon. Hey, at least we'll be safe from Saruman and his crystal balls for a little while. Pia.
Let me tell you something, my fellow cockring fellows. Gimli speaking here. I know these mines of Euphoria like the back of my hand. It's a tremendous place, really beautiful. I'm looking forward to showing you all around. It's true, Saruman's crystal balls won't be able to give him a clear picture down there. The walls are very thick, and his crystal ball 5G connection gets a bit fuzzy down there. But that doesn't mean we're safe. He might still pick up a few glimpses. We need to be on our toes, folks. You never know what kind of crazy stuff could happen in a place like that. But listen, stream, between you and me, I can't wait to see my beautiful wife, Mellan Nearith. She's the most beautiful dwarf in the mines of Euphoria. Believe me, she loves me very much. She always tells me how much she's proud of me for being such a tremendous warrior. I can't wait for you all to meet her. I'm sure she'll give us a warm welcome, maybe even a little dance. Frodo, my friend, don't worry about a thing. I know it can seem overwhelming, all the moaning and groaning, but trust me, it's all part of the magic of the mines. You're going to love it in there. And listen, if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, just look for me and Melanirith. We'll take care of you. Believe me, I'm the best dwarf guide you could ever ask for.
Bullshit, Gimli. I don't give a flying fuck about your wife or her stripping skills, you hairy little ball sack. We're under fucking attack, and all you can yap about is your dwarf stripper, you lazy cocksucker. Get your head out of your ass and figure out how to open these goddamn gates. I do it myself, but this whole fucking wall looks like a stupid-ass dwarven puzzle out of Skyrim, only this one seems to require some actual thinking to figure out, and we don't have time for that shit. Can't you hear the growling and stomping in the distance, you unenlightened halfwit? Those are orcs, you big fat fucking asshole. And you're standing here talking about strippers and warm fucking welcomes. Jesus, Lord, protector of all that is good and holy. We're fucked if we don't get moving. I know these orcs. They're big, fat, ugly motherfuckers with a thirst for blood and war. They won't stop until they've gutted us and left our bodies for the vultures, you dumbass motherfucker. Do you want that to happen, you fat fuck? I don't think so. So hurry the fuck up and open the goddamn gates, or I'll shove this staff up your ass and make you sing soprano for the rest of your life, you scumbag cocksucker.
Whoa, Gandalf, calm down a bit, will you? I get it. We're under attack. It's a huge deal, but that doesn't give you the right to talk to me like that, okay? I don't appreciate it, and neither would Melanirith. Now, let me tell you something, my good friend. I know these gates like the back of my hand. I could open them with my eyes closed, believe me. But you know what? I don't think you deserve the privilege of seeing these beautiful gates at all. Not after the way you just talked to me.
Bullshit, Gimli. Calm down. You're out of your goddamn mind. Jesus ass fucking Christ. We're being attacked by orcs, and you're worried about my tone? You useless little fucker. If we don't open these gates, we'll all be fucked, and your precious Melanirith won't be stripping for you anymore. Give me that key, and I'll open these fucking gates myself. There's a dwarven inscription that says, "Your friend must enter here," written above the tiniest fucking keyhole I've ever seen. So give me that key, you big fat fucking asshole, before these orcs rip us all to shreds, you dumbass motherfucker.
Whoa, 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 there, Gandalf, my friend, calm down. No need to get all worked up. Believe me, I understand the importance of this key. It's huge, really tremendous, but you got to understand, this key is sacred among my people, the dwarves. It's not something we can just show or hand over to humans or hobbits, no offense. But listen, I've got an idea. I'll enter the key myself, but I'm going to need a bit of privacy. I can't have all you guys looking at me while I do my thing. Believe me, it's a sacred ritual, so here's what we're going to do. Everybody stand back, give me some space, and I'll enter the key without any distractions. I'm the best key holder there is, folks, and I've got the best hands for it, believe me. And when I'm done, you'll see those gates will open with the smoothest hinges you've ever heard. It'll be huge, really bigly. Melanirith will be waiting for us on the other side, and we'll all have a great time. Don't worry, Gandalf. I got this.
Aye, boys! We need to get into the mines of Euphoria right now. But no! Gimli here is being a fucking moron and stalling. We all know that the key he's trying to insert into that tiny keyhole is his microscopic dong. Come on, Gimli! Stop being a pussy and thrust your pathetic little schlong into that hole so we can get this show on the road. You're holding us back, you trash! We barely made it out of that werewolf fuckfest, and now we're gonna fucking die, 'cause you're embarrassed for your dwarven giggle stick? Fix yourself. Ain't no big deal, you orange midget. You're a small dude. You got small hands and a micro pecker. So what? I bet Melanirith digs what you can do with it. I am Pippin motherfucking one, and I don't have time for this shit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up there, Pippin, my friend. That's not how we talk to each other in the mines. We're all here to work together, and we can't let insults get in the way of that. But I do appreciate what you're saying deep down inside. It's true, Melanirith does love all the things I can do with my giggle stick. Believe me, I'm the best at it. Guys, she's the most beautiful dwarf dancer in all the mines of Euphoria. She's not a stripper, by the way. She's an exotic dancer. When I'm with her, I feel like I can do anything. And now that we're so close, I can feel her love. I can sense it. It's right behind these walls, and I know she can sense me too. It reminds me of a time when we were together, and I did this really special thing with my giggle stick. I won't go into detail, but it involves a salmon and a trampoline and a little bit of lube. It was really special, guys. It was that day when I did the salmon trampoline switcheroo with my schneebly dong that she said she wanted to be with me forever. I will never forget it, but listen, Pippin, I know we've had our differences, but I can't have you talking about Melanirith that way. She's the love of my life, and I miss her terribly. We haven't been together in so long, and all I want is to be back in her arms. So let's not fight, okay? Now stand back. I'm going to open these gates, fellas.
Holy shitballs, this dumb-ass nutsack of a dwarf with his tic-tac dick actually did it. We hear a loud clacking sound as the mechanism of the gate start to move. Then we see the gate slowly creak open, all while Gimli is still humping that fucking keyhole. It's a damn absurd and hilarious sight, I tell you what. But as the gates fully open, we see an even more insane spectacle, folks. The halls inside are lined with strippers, all of them dancing, shaking their asses and waving their titties in our faces. And let me tell you, these bitches know how to dance. They're grinding on the walls, doing splits, jumping on trampolines and everything. But they're all stumpy dwarves, too, so the whole spectacle has a kind of Twilight Zone David Lynch hilarious bizarreness to it. It's wilder than all of my past acid trips combined. Jesus fuck, Gimli, this is where you live.
My fellow dimensional travelers, I have been scouring the countryside for that cock ring, and now it seems that those foolish hobbits have entered the mines of Euphoria. It is hard for me to see what goes on in there with my crystal balls, but I have sent my dear Gollum following the Fellowship into the mines. They have absolutely no idea what they are about to find in those mines. And when they finally fall for my horrible death trap, Gollum shall retrieve the ring from whoever has it clenched between their crummy butt cheeks. Hi. In any case, it shall be the end for the Fellowship, and I shall revel in their destruction.
Precious says, we follow this the group of cocks. Yes, we do. But what is this place, man? So Euphoria. Smeagol likes Euphoria. Precious. Why they let Gimli use his tiny dong? Strange, very strange. I'll find the ring precious, but who has it? The fat hobbit, the pointy-eared elf, or the horny dwarf? Maybe the dwarf. He seems to know this place well, but we must be careful. Yes, we must. Saruman, what's the ring? He has all those balls. Why he needs the ring? Maybe he wants to put the ring on his pickle. Yes, that's it. We spied on them, precious. We did, but we don't know who has the ring. Smeagol is very confused indeed. Stupid humans and their weird ways. Why are they so obsessed with their cocks? Precious, don't understand. But we must have the cock ring.
Yo, stream, what the fuck is going on here? I mean, I'm not one to judge someone's lifestyle choices, but these dwarves are far too big to be able to fit into a mine, let alone a strip club. Their dicks are literally as long as the mines themselves. These massive dwarves who are slapping their asses and doing all kinds of crazy shit. I'm pretty sure I saw a couple of these guys give birth to kaleidoscopic horses, but I'm not even sure if that's really what happened. This is some kind of sick, twisted ploy to distract us from the fact that Saruman and Sauron are still on our tails, isn't it? I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting the fuck out of here. I've had enough of these phony dwarves parading around with their big fake cocks.
Ha! Frodo, buddy, you crack me up. Believe me, let me explain something to you, my friend. These aren't real dwarves. They're holograms. It's all part of the minds of Euphoria's crazy technology, you know, to welcome outsiders like us. Those kaleidoscopic horses you saw? That's just a hologram, too, believe me. But listen, we're almost there. You can feel the excitement in the air, can't you? The actual city of the minds of Euphoria is just beyond this holographic display. It's an incredible sight, really. The whole city is a strip club with beautiful dwarf strippers at every turn. But that's not all, folks. There's also a huge arena where the dwarves do schlong slap contests with the most exotic and rare creatures of Middle-earth. It's a sight to behold, believe me. And if that's not enough for you, the Mines of Euphoria also houses the world's largest collection of magical artifacts. Artifacts so powerful they could change the world as we know it. It's truly a treasure trove, believe me. So don't be afraid, Frodo, my friend. These holograms are just here to welcome us. Soon enough, we'll enter the real Mines of Euphoria, and you'll see it'll be a huge, tremendous experience.
You know, I've lived a long time, seen a lot of things, and I got to tell you, this is some of the stupidest bullshit I've ever heard. Holographic horses, schlong slap contests. What in the holy shitballs is wrong with you dwarves, Gimli? You guys have gone completely mad, living in your own little fantasy world where everything is a fucking strip club. I mean, what kind of place is this? Magic artifacts, my ass. All these artifacts are probably just some big, fat, hairy sack of testicles. I wouldn't trust any of this bullshit if I were you, Frodo, my friend. It's all a bunch of smoke and mirrors. But hey, if you want to go and get lost in the world of fake-ass strip clubs and non-existent magical artifacts, that's your choice.
All right, y'all, buckle up, because the minds of Euphoria just got weird. As our fellowship makes their way through the entrance halls of the city, they can't help but marvel at the incredible spectacle of holographic dwarf figurines and kaleidoscopic horses. Gimli, of course, is explaining it all away like he's the damn tour guide. But when they finally enter the main city, something is off. Something is very, very wrong. As far as the eye can see, there's no one in sight. The whole place is dark and abandoned, like a ghost town. They see some dwarves here and there, but they're all dead as doornails. What the hell happened to these dwarves? It's like they all just vanished. They make their way to the main strip club, and it's empty, too. No strippers, no patrons, no nothing. It's eerie, y'all. They hear strange noises like whispers, but can't pinpoint where they're coming from. They make their way to the largest arena, where they hope to see some schlong slap contests, but it's empty, too. Not a single exotic creature in sight. The minds of Euphoria are supposed to be a city filled with lust and pleasure. But instead, they found an empty and abandoned haunted house. But what could have caused this debacle? Are they walking right into a trap? Or is this just a random cosmically fucked up event? All I know is they're in for a wild ride, and that's about it.
This is just terrible. Truly terrible, believe me. The minds of Euphoria, my lifelong home, it's all gone. All these dead dwarves, all this emptiness. And worst of all, what happened to my beloved Melenerith? Where could she be? I can't bear the thought of her suffering. Or worse. Oh my God, folks, what is happening here? This is the saddest day of my life, believe me. The minds of Euphoria were supposed to be a place of joy and pleasure, but now it's nothing but death and despair. What happened to all the beautiful dwarf strippers, including my beloved Melenerith? I can't bear the thought that something has happened to her. This is not the way the minds of Euphoria were supposed to be, believe me. It's like someone or something has drained all the life out of this once thriving city. I can't help but feel like we're walking right into a trap, but we have to find out what happened to everyone, even if it means risking our lives.
Where are the strippers? I was looking forward to seeing some fine-ass dwarf-ass today, but this is bullshit. Listen, I don't know what kind of twisted cosmic energy is behind all of this. Is it Sauron's doing? Or did someone just throw a big fat wrench into the system? Either way, I don't like it. It smells like a giant hairy sack of shit. We're walking right into a trap, boys, and not some sort of kinky sex trap where we're tied up and spanked by hot dwarves. No, this is the kind of trap where we're sent straight to hell without a lube. We got to be cautious and smart, and we got to do it now. No more hanky-panky with werewolves or playing with cock rings. It's time we get our shit together and start thinking with our goddamn brains.
Listen, folks, something's really off here. This isn't the minds of Euphoria that I remember at all. Even the Schlongslap Arena is empty, and that's saying something, believe me. I know this place like the back of my tiny dwarf hand, but it's just not right. But listen, I've got to find her. Melenerith, my beautiful wife, she used to sit in the dressing room backstage. She must have left me something. I can feel it. I lead the group through the empty strip club. It's really sad, you know. No tunes, no strippers, nothing but silence. We finally make it to the dressing rooms, and there it is. My heart sinks as I see the place where my beloved Melenerith used to sit. I see a letter, and I take it out of the drawer, my hand shaking. It's her handwriting, all right. My eyes tear up a bit as I read it out. Gimli, my love, I don't know if you're ever going to see this, but I need to write it down. Something terrible has happened, something that none of us could have foreseen. A new organization came in and started advertising male virility enhancement pills everywhere. Being dwarves, we couldn't resist. And soon everyone started taking them, even the women. But then we started going insane. I'm not sure if it's the pills or something else, but people started disappearing and doing terrible things. Our beloved minds of euphoria became a nightmare, and I fear I might be the only one left. I will always love you and your wonderful schneebly dong, my precious little beefy sweetie. I hope I'll see you again, but I fear this is the end.
Yo, what the hell is going on here? Gimli, bro, your wife wrote you a letter about some virility pills the dwarves took? That's freaking insane. I can just imagine the dwarves going batshit crazy and starting to disappear. We've got to find her and see what's up. But wait, that wacky testosterone supplement shit? That shit smells like Saru, man. They fucking took out the dwarves, and now Gimli's beloved wife could be in danger. We've got to get to the bottom of this. We can't let this go unchecked. I'm Pippin motherfreaking one, and I'm going to find the truth. I've got a bad feeling about this, boys. Let's go.
Well, ain't that a big old sack of hairy balls? Gimli, your wife might be the only sane person left in this fucked up city. And what kind of organization goes around advertising male virility enhancement pills anyway? They probably got jungle juice in them that turn you into a goddamn werewolf. I mean, seriously, what kind of horny sex-starved dipshit takes sex pills on a regular basis? This is some serious bullshit. We got to find out what this organization is and shut them the fuck down. No one messes with the minds of euphoria and gets away with it. But first, we got to find your wife, Gimli. She's probably holed up somewhere waiting for us to save her. But let's be real here. She probably left because of your schneebly dong, which probably looks like a burnt kielbasa. But that's beside the point. We gotta find her, and we gotta do it now.
Oh god, here we go again, but yup. Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, we're in a freaking abandoned strip club full of insanity and male enhancement pills. And to top it all off, my magical ass is still hiding that damn cock ring from Saruman's crystal balls. What a mess. Listen, Gimli, I appreciate your love story and all, but we've got a mission to focus on. We can't just sit around here reminiscing about your schneeby dong or whatever it is. No offense, but we need to find a way out of here, and fast. Or you know what, screw it. Let's just whip out the old fleshlights and take a 5-minute break. Or I guess that's not an option. Don't hobbits have something similar to fleshlights? I'm sure this can be written in a lore-friendly way. By the way, I see some light up ahead, guys. Upwards we go. But wait, what in the fucking hell is that roaring sound? Gimli, is it normal that you guys have some fucking dragon or some shit up there? Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. We might have to reconsider our options and take the path that goes further down into the mines. But, that looks really dark and scary, and I feel like we won't come back if we go down there.
Hold on, folks. We've got a game changer. Frodo just said they're approaching some light, but also hearing some roaring sound up ahead. Gimli's trying to reassure everyone like he knows what's going on. But I don't think even he's got a clue. Now they've reached a fork in the road, folks. This is where shit gets interesting. The viewers get to choose which path our fellowship should take, up or down. They're both risky choices, but one of them might lead to a potential dragon battle. Yeah, they're not sure if it's an actual dragon or what the hell is making that sound, but it doesn't sound good. If they go up, they might have to face off against the dragon, and who knows how that will turn out. But if they go down, it's dark and scary, and they might not make it back alive. So it's up to you, viewers. Will you type up or down in the chat and choose their fate? I don't know about you, but I'm on the edge of my seat, waiting to see where this goes. This is like one of those choose-your-own-adventure books. But instead of flipping the page, you're typing in a word and changing the course of history. It's some real virtual reality shit right here. Buckle up, folks. This is going to be a wild ride. Up or down? Type it in the chat. Oh, snap. The viewers have spoken, folks. They've chosen the path that goes further down into the mines. This is the dark and scary route, and our fellowship knows it. They're hesitant, but they got to follow through. Frodo's already nervous about this, and for good reason. They descend deeper into the mines of euphoria, and it's getting colder and damper. They barely have any light to see where they're going, but they trudge on. Suddenly, they hear noises coming from the darkness. Sounds like whispers, but they can't make out any words. They're on high alert now. Something's not right. As they venture deeper, the noises get louder and clearer. It's not whispers anymore. It's the sound of people moaning. They can hardly believe it, but they're coming closer and closer to what sounds like an underground dwarf orgy. Yeah, I know, it's wild. But that's not even the craziest part. Our fellowship is about to stumble upon something so incredible, so unbelievable that they won't know what hit them. I can't even say it, folks. It's too mind-blowing. All I can say is keep your eyes glued to that screen and don't touch that dial. This is getting wilder by the second.
Whispers and moans? This is some kind of underground dwarf orgy? What the fuck is going on down here? Is this some kind of dwarven sex cult? I've seen some wild shit in my day, but this takes the goddamn cake. Listen, I don't know what we're about to stumble upon, but it's probably something that'll make your balls retract. And that's coming from an old fuck like me. So buckle up, buttercups, and let's stick together. We gotta watch our backs and be ready for anything. And for fuck's sake, keep your ding-dongs in your pants. The last thing we need is for some loose cannon getting excited and making things even worse. We can handle anything except dwarven orgy-induced chaos. So just keep your eyes on the prize and let's try not to get sucked into this mess.
Okay, folks, listen up. It's getting wilder by the second, believe me. But let me explain something to you. See, I know this place. This is the laboratory of the great dwarven inventor Apollo. I've met him before. He's a genius, really. He's probably down here testing out some of his latest inventions. But listen, something is off here. The darkness, the whispers, the moaning, it's not right. My beautiful wife, Melanarith, is missing, and I'm deeply saddened and concerned. She could be down here, and I don't know what's happened to her. It's really, really terrible. But we can't give up, my friends. We have a mission to complete, and we need to stick together. I'm the best fighter there is, and I'll make sure we're protected every step of the way. Listen to me, folks, and listen to me good. We're not going to let anything stop us from completing our mission. Not the darkness, not the whispers, not even the damn dwarven orgy we're about to stumble upon. Folks, we're about to enter the lab of the great dwarven inventor, Apollo. I got to tell you, this is a momentous occasion, believe me. Apollo is a genius, really tremendous. He's the one who created all the incredible technology that makes the minds of Euphoria so magical.
The Fellowship stumbles upon what they think is a dark, secret corner of the minds of Euphoria. But as they enter, they're hit with an unexpected sight. It's the laboratory of the great inventor Apollo, a place filled with bubbling potions and strange machines. But that's not the only thing in the room. Oh no, not by a long shot. They see a holographic dragon and they don't know what to make of it. They're not sure if it's part of some experiment or what. But before they can even think about it, they witness something so bizarre, so depraved, that I can't even say it on this stream. Yeah, you heard me right. They see Apollo himself, let's say, fucking this holographic dragon. And not just fucking it, but talking to it like it's his goddamn lover. It's demented, it's insane, and it's happening right in front of them. Frodo's staring in shock. Samwise is trying to guard his eyes, and Gimli just can't seem to look away. I'm not joking, folks. It's like nothing you've ever seen before. I'm sure the viewers are just as shocked as our fellowship right now.
I know this place like the back of my hand, my friend. This is Apollo's laboratory. He's the one who created all those crazy holograms we saw earlier. And let me tell you, he's a genius. But what's this about him and a holographic dragon? That's insane, folks. Really wild stuff. But you know what? I'm not one to judge or... If Apollo likes to get freaky with a dragon, that's his business. Believe me. In fact, I got to admit, I love the sight of it myself. It's you. I wish I had one of my own. But in all seriousness, if Apollo's here, there must be a reason. Maybe he knows something about the disappearance of the dwarves in the mines of Euphoria. We need to talk to him, folks. We need answers. And Apollo might just be the one who can give them to us. So let's approach him, but let's be respectful, my friends. He's a genius, remember, and we don't want to offend him. Maybe he'll even help us in our mission to save Middle-earth from Sauron's evil. Who knows, folks? We could be on the verge of something huge here.
Well, holy jumping fucking shitballs. This is some wild shit even for me. Apollo, what the fuck are you doing here? Fucking a holographic dragon? Seriously? That's what you came up with as your greatest invention? No wonder this city is dead and abandoned. They probably all died off from sheer disappointment, and you're sitting here immersed in the dwarven equivalent of demented VR porn. Listen, we need to get you out of here before you lose your mind completely. And trust me, that's saying something coming from me. I've seen some real batshit crazy shit. But this is a whole new level of fucked up. We got to get you back to reality and maybe, just maybe, save this godforsaken city while we're at it. Snap out of Apollo. Wake the fuck up.
Well, well, well. Look who decided to walk into my lab today. It's the Fellowship of the Cockring. Welcome, friends, welcome. I see you found my latest invention. You must excuse me, I was just finishing up some research on my new creation, a holographic dragon sex bot. Isn't she a beauty? I tell you, the dwarves of Euphoria couldn't get enough of her. But enough about my little projects. I heard you have been trying to retrieve the all-powerful magical cockring. And if I may be so bold, I think I can help you. You see, I have some information about Saruman and his male virility pills that he has sold throughout the mines of Euphoria. I have been, shall we say, allied with him on this venture. Yes, I helped Saruman develop and distribute those pills to all the dwarves, men and women alike, and it has driven them all mad. They either fled or killed each other, but that's not all. I am also the one manufacturing Sauron's iButt Probe 3000, a device that will allow him to locate the one cockring, no matter where it's hidden. So, my dear friends, you have walked into the wrong laboratory. But don't worry, I'll make sure your demise is quick and painless. Farewell, Fellowship of Cockring.
Things just went from bad to worse in the minds of Euphoria, folks. The Fellowship has finally stumbled upon Apollo, and he's in cahoots with Saruman. Not only that, he's got the design for the Butt Probe 3000. This is as fucked up as it gets. But then, out of nowhere, a surprise guest arrives. Who is it, you ask? Well, let's just say it's someone who's been keeping their eye on the Fellowship this whole time. It's a game changer, folks. The tension in the air is palpable, my friends. This mystery guest could be the key to turning the tides in the Fellowship's favor. Or they could be their ultimate demise. Who knows who? But one thing's for certain. This guest isn't here for shits and giggles. They're here for something big, something that's been a long time coming. So sit tight, buckle up, and get ready for the ride of your life. The minds of Euphoria just got a whole lot more dangerous, and the stakes are higher than ever. Will the Fellowship survive? Will they get their hands on the magical cockring and save Middle-earth from Sauron's evil clutches? Only time will tell.
Guess what, Apollo, you fucking donut? What the fuck do you think you're doing here? Marketing male virility pills? You fucking ass! Your pills have driven all the dwarves mad and made them flee or kill each other. Are you kidding me? How could you have let this happen? And you're in league with Saruman? You're a disgrace to the dwarven race. I've been spying on you for months, and I've seen all your dodgy dealings. Do you honestly think you can kill the Fellowship? You're nothing but a two-bit inventor with a dodgy accent and a bad attitude. You're cooking up the iButt Probe 3000. What a fucking joke. You think you can just probe people's butts without their permission? That's disgusting. You're a disgrace to the dwarven race, and I wouldn't put it past Saruman to have put you up to this. You're a pathetic excuse for a dwarf, and I'm sure your parents are ashamed of you. So listen here, you little shit, you're not going to get away with your evil plans. We're going to stop you and your iButt Probe 3000, and then we're going to kick your ass all the way back to Mordor.